Hey, what's going on, guys? So, obviously, it's Halloween as of posting this video, or it's coming up on Halloween, just whenever. Anyway, so pumpkins. We are going to be carving pumpkins and putting them in all my animals' enclosures for enrichment. So, I've talked about this many times about giving your animals enrichment, even though it's just a snake or a lizard or a reptile or whatever, they can still get enrichment. This is going to be great. So this big one's going to be for Reggie. This one is going to be for Little Chomper. I already did Toothless's, and it's just a little gourd. I'll show that to you guys afterwards. And then we don't have the ones for Maul or Jet, so we'll do those in a little bit after these. So let's get into it. I'm going to do a very basic pumpkin carving. You know, try to get a wide mouth, try to show the camera best I can. And I like to start from the bottom, so it's easier. But I know a lot of people tend to start from the very top. Yep. This is your first time on camera, right?
One of your very slightly helping you stuff, but
yeah. Oh, formal introduction. This is my girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Apollo.
Yeah. So
This is horrible for us.
You can grab a different knife over in the kitchen.
I will use my tools I was given.
That seems like a challenge. It could be. Be safe with knives. Be safe with knives. You'll learn the hard way if you don't. Now I'm just going to scrape everything out. Again, carving pumpkin. If you don't do it that often, very simple. But that's how the hole is.
That's how mine's looking. Big room.
Anyway.
I don't know what to make. Let's do it. I'm little chompers. I might do a teethy face.
A teethy face? For Reggie, I just want to do a generic face, but also put a bunch of larger holes so we can crawl through it and move around in it, really explore. And then probably the same for Maul. Jet is just gonna eat his. I'm fully aware he's just gonna eat it. So it's enrichment for him as well. It's not really enrichment for him. It's just dinner. Just a little snack. But definitely want to get all the guts out. And if you guys like these kind of videos where we are making enrichment, I'd love to do more. She has birds and a rabbit, so they obviously need quite a bit of enrichment. So, one bird, yeah. So if you like that kind of stuff, I'd definitely love to do videos around that as well. Just something a little different. So if you want to see that, let me know. Give the video some engagement. Would love that. And then yeah. It doesn't fit in the hole that I just carved. How is that even possible? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't carved a pumpkin in 2 years, maybe more. It's been a minute. Okay.
Might try.
Time for the fun part. Being safe with knives. We love it. I am going to get a little marker. I can grab markers. I'm forgetting everything in this video. Marker. And I'm just going to try to, where's a nice, this is kind of a, actually it's pretty round. There's no real flat side to it. Okay, I'm just going to draw some big, very generic pumpkin. Actually bigger eyes. Very large eyes. I just want a very classic jack-o'-lantern face. That hopefully he can crawl through. So that's what it looks like so far. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, now we're get to carving away. I might do some small changes, but yeah. Anyway, I thought about dressing up in like a costume because Halloween, but I'm old, so.
My hand is cracked.
Okay, I really should. Anyway, I thought about like doing costumes because Halloween and all about costumes, but I just decided against it. Maybe next year. So if you want to see that, stick around for another year. That'd be great, honestly. But
You should do that anyway.
I got the eyes done. Yeah, got the eyes done. So now for the rest of the face. Yeah. No matter how old you are, what's everybody dressing up as for Halloween? Just, drop it down in the comments and let me know. Or if, Halloween's already passed, what did you dress up as? Past tense. Even if you went to like a costume party and didn't like go trick or treating. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like this and then make big holes in the sides and the back just for him to crawl through. I think that'd be get the most out of what we're trying to do for enrichment, especially with Reggie being a boa and as well as like all of them. And a big scary mouth that we are very carefully cutting because knives are dangerous, or knives can be dangerous. You just pooped out more seeds. That's fair. Seeds. I was gonna say beans, and I was like, that's not right.
He's a juicy boy. I think I'm gonna go for more of an angry eye little guy.
Okay, so I don't know if you can see super well, but I did kind of change up the mouth a bit, make it a little bigger. She's a much better artist than I am. So
this is what I'm doing. Reach an angle and fall.
Yeah, much better artist than I am. I don't know if you look in the background of my videos, there's a painting of a crocodile skink. She did that. She did that. I could never do something like that. I'm not artistic at all. I give
You're better than me.
I don't give myself enough credit, but anyway, how would you guys carve a pumpkin? Like, would you do like triangle eyes, a triangle nose, and just a sharp pointy mouth, just kind of like the generic jack-o'-lantern, or how would you guys do it? Because
Okay, he looks more kind of like a drunken uncle. He does not look as angry and more
or scary.
and more just high.
I think this is actually turning out way better than I thought. I think that's
Alright, he looks more angry.
okay. Okay, it's starting to come together. Starting to come together. We'll try and. Oh, there we go. There it goes. Awesome. Now I'm just gonna try and
I have the eyes.
trim it up.
He looks a little less like a drunk uncle, more scary.
Okay, I think that looks pretty good. You know, that looks great. I'll just toss the chunks of pumpkin in here. But anyway, yeah. So just a very generic jack-o'-lantern face. Gotta go with the classics. Someone took my spoon. And then I don't need it now. I just got it with my hands. Anyway, now I think I'm just gonna make some big holes for him to crawl through. Because that's part of the enrichment. He probably can get through the mouth, but just to make sure. Or I could do I actually might do like 4 faces, so like one face here, one face on each side, and then one on the back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because this video is probably gonna be a little long, which is fine. Halloween special. So yeah, let's just. I'm just gonna freehand all of this. That's one thing. A large mouth. Yeah, I'll leave this. I'll leave this. He has small eyes. Leave him alone.
Okay. Yes.
It's for enrichment. Don't laugh at it.
Oh.
I think I bent the knife. Yeah, I did. I mean, no, I didn't. It was already like that. I'm putting an upside down triangle for the nose. I love it. It's great.
It looks amazing.
It's I love it so much. Comment down below what their names should be for each face. Individual comments, that'd be great. So then this face.
He's a little angry boy.
Again, I've kind of gone over it in several videos, but if y'all want me to make like a fully dedicated video to just, talking about it, and we could probably do a sit down video and like make enrichment for her animals, my animals. We can. And then another big eyeball. He might have an uneven nostril face.
Oh my gosh. A long nostril.
Hey, he's... Ooh, that's bending the knife. Yeah, man, I just gotta go in there and clean it up. It did split, which is fine. It's all about the creative process of... It looks stupid. Anyway.
It looks beautiful.
I think there he is. And then, honestly, I think I did it. Yeah, I'll just do 3 faces because the other face is gonna be like really skinny, and I don't want that. So 3 faces for his enrichment. These are the 3 faces. We'll go face number 1, face number 2, and face number 3. So drop names in the comments for that because I think it's funny. So
Ham, cheese, and toast.
ham, cheese, and toast. I'm thinking of Edgar, Felipe, and John. But anyway, I'm gonna go get the 1 pumpkin from Toothless's and show you guys that real quick. Because I did it last night, so I'll grab it real quick from his enclosure. Okay, so this is just a little gourd. It was kind of hard to get detail in because of how small it was. Yeah, I think it was great. It adds just a little bit of enrichment for him. So that's that. And then when we're all done with these, we'll put them in the enclosures. And then I don't actually have any more pumpkins or gourds for for the other 2. So we're gonna go to a place to get those. Let's go put them in the enclosures. We'll put Toothless's back. Right in the back. You can kind of see it. Can't really see it. I'll fix it later. This is heavy. Then for Reggie actually just shed. I cleaned his enclosure yesterday. He needs to be misted down today. But, oh yeah, we'll put it like this in the enclosure. And then, hopefully he uses it. Hopefully he crawls around. Let's just... I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, he just shed. And looks super good. Come on. So, yeah, he's still got some stuck shed on his head. I soaked him a little bit, so that might actually come off with a little help. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. So, yeah, if he definitely needs soaked, but I don't have any containers big enough for him. But the rest of him looks super pretty, especially in the light. But little slow tongue flicks. Yeah, that's what it looks like in the enclosure. So we'll not force him, but just kind of introduce him to it. I need to fill his water up, but we'll do that after. Is he? No, he's not going inside of it. Tickle, 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 tickle. I'll flip his hide back over just so he can get away from me if he wants. Yeah, he'll probably just tongue flick, sniff, see. Use that Jacobson's organ to kind of figure out what it is and what it's doing in there. But yeah, on to the next one. And then we have the pumpkin that my girlfriend did that you just saw going in little Chopper's enclosure. So without getting bit, I'm thinking just front and center. We might have to move a rock. No, that should be fine. front and center. He'll investigate it and go after it. Come on, see him. Come on. Come on. Yep. I try to investigate it because he will. And then once they do investigate it, I'll get another clip to show y'all that they're crawling in it or just kind of looking at it. But he sees it. He's just very kind of investigating on what it is. But there it is. It looks really good. And on to carving the next set of pumpkins, which those will be malls and jets. And then we might get some for Noodle, which is my girlfriend's snake. So we'll go get those now. Okay, so now we have 3 pumpkins here. One is for mall, one is for jet. That's going to be one of these 2. And then this last one is for Noodle, my girlfriend's Mexican black king snake. We might have to pop the stem off, but just to give her a little bit more enrichment. And yeah, so we're going to carve these up and then put them in there just like we did with Reggie's and Little Chompers. And Toothless. Like I just mentioned, we're going to be carving pumpkins for Maul, Jet, and Noodle. So, you say with knives.
These actually work a lot better than
my knives.
Yeah. I don't know how because these are those.
Well, the serrations are closer together.
I need to go grab a trash bag.
Sort of simple, but I do want to have it kind of like Reggie's, where he has a bunch of holes in his, so he can actually climb through it and investigate. That's kind of what I want to do for molds. It doesn't matter. I know this video is definitely kind of a different pace and different style of, what I've normally done. So if you like it, let me know, because that'd be great. Because I might do similar videos to this if people like to watch it and don't hate it, then I'd love to do more of this kind of style of video. That's awesome.
Yeah, cute little face.
Shoot. I'm just trying to get the stupid guts out.
There's his little face.
Again.
I'm gonna just put tiny little holes in the back for her to climb through.
Yeah, I see her using it a lot more than Reggie has. The most Reggie's done is like crawl around it, but he hasn't like gone through it yet.
Got a couple of holes around it for her to climb through on the eyes. I think I'm done with this one.
Gonna try to make it look like. I'm trying to make it look like there's an iPad. So something that's kind of cool, that I would like to mention here is, so probably in the next week or so, I'm actually going to be bringing a couple of these animals that I have into a school and doing some education about that, which I did it last year. And I really enjoyed it, and the teacher really enjoyed it, the kids really enjoyed it. So I'm very excited to be doing that again. There's the little guy with the eye. I'm going to try and make the eye patch a little bit more defined, just so you can see it a little bit better. Alright, that's the, can't really see it. There it is, kind of the eye patch strap goes around. It's kind of high on the face, but there's that. I'm gonna just carve the rest of it. Okay, so as you saw in that last clip, we just finished up the pumpkins. This is Maul's. It's got 2 holes so we can crawl through it. Again, y'all just saw that. So I am just going to move this so I can put it in his enclosure. And then I want to do it front and center, but kind of want to put it to where he's actually going to explore. So I'm going to try and get it back here a bit. Yeah, she's already hissing. She doesn't know quite what to think about it, but there's that. So, yeah, so that is the pumpkin inside Maul's enclosure. So I think we're going to switch over and do Jet's. This is Jet's pumpkin that my girlfriend carved. Kind of got a sad face because it's going to get eaten. I guarantee it. So we're just going to put that just right there. You know, again, he'll find it and interact with it, eat it, I'm assuming. So this piece on his other side. So we'll see how he's doing. And he's doing good. He's a little dusty, but you know, looking healthy. And then we just fed him. That is Jet and his pumpkin. So we'll get a clip of him eating it when the time comes. When he does eventually start munching, then we'll film it. So then this is Noodle's pumpkin that my girlfriend also carved. And here she is. She's looking pretty healthy. And then she's going to put her pumpkin right inside, and I assume she's going to explore it in a little bit. And again, you know, when everything tries to go in their pumpkin or explores or investigates, we'll get a little clip of it and insert it after. But right now, none of them have shown any interest. Maybe Maul, actually. Now I'm looking over, she's sniffing the air, trying to figure out what's going on. So she's just investigating. But yeah, after we put all the clips in of them investigating their pumpkins or eating it, I think that's the video. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed, just let me know in any way you can. If you have a friend or family member that would enjoy this kind of stuff, share it with them. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. So I will see you on the next one. See ya. He is actually using the pumpkin. He's just going a little through one mouth and then out the other. You like it, bud? That's really cool. I'm glad he's actually using it for enrichment and, you know, exploring and not just completely ignoring it, which is nice. So that's a really good shot. Awesome. So yeah, he's actually using it, which is nice. I was actually crawling on it and interacting with it, which is good. You know, giving her something to climb on and interact with is giving her enrichment, as I've mentioned a couple times in this video. Face of the jack-o'-lantern. So, yeah. I went to check on Noodle, and she's curled up in the pumpkin. She just poked her head out of that little hole in the side. But she's exploring, which is good. Give some enrichment for her. So, at least one of them is in it. Maul, she's still not super interested in the pumpkin. And then Jet's over there, but he was taking a bite out of it. So, yeah, we're just gonna put Noodle back in her, I guess, back in there. But she's in a temporary enclosure right now just because she's been escaping.